blackmail. Dad, I'm telling you the truth. Brooke's at it again. She cheated on you. She had sex with her daughter's boyfriend.
Stop. Look, I know you're hurting. I know I'm responsible for a lot of this. But lashing out at my wife and her daughter this way? Brooke is returning to the company.
No.
And Hope is only going to Boston if that's what she really wants. You are not forcing either of them out. Is that clear?
This snap decision that you made that you're suddenly not feeling very good about.
Yeah, look, I know you have my best interests at heart, and I really don't want to disappoint you.
You can never disappoint me.
Even if I said that I really don't want to go to school in Boston, and I'd rather stay in LA with you, Dad, and Oliver.
This is my first time on a boat, you know that, right?
No way.
Oh, yeah, way. Ask my brother Oliver. I have an unnatural attachment to dry land.
Well, you hang out with me, we'll change that. I'll make a sailor out of you in short order.
Does that include teaching me how to tie these cute little sailor knots?
I'll give you a crash course after dinner. I did promise to feed you, don't forget. That's your seat.
Oh, goody. Let me guess. Chuck's bucket of chicken wings.
Dig in.
Ugh. You wouldn't happen to have the tofu version in that bucket, would you?
You vegetarian?
Don't scrunch up your face, okay? Yes. Yeah, Bridget got me eating healthy when I was your surrogate, and I figured it was the next step, going meatless.
Fish too?
So you still think you're going to make a sailor out of me, or should I prepare to walk the plank?
Thank you for the special delivery. Thank you. Oh.
My hero!
Ta-da! One veggie pizza without an anchovy or pepperoni within miles. Thank you.
Thank you. That looks
Starving.
You are my hero, you know that, right? I mean, just for everything you've done for me, including letting me keep my job at Jackie M, when clearly Bridget would like me gone.
Bridget doesn't decide who comes and goes at Jackie, and my mother and I do. Even though my mother and I don't always agree on everything.
You think she's crazy for not kicking over to the curb, right?
I think she's crazy for not seeing where this is headed. I once having a baby with Bridget, that's just the most intimate bonding experience two people can have. And my mother still thinks he's going to be true to her.
But you think that she's going to end up getting hurt like you did? Not that you're one to cry in your beer, sir. Cheers.
You know, Aggie, I got my job, I have a beautiful son, and that's all I need.
If that's your way of telling me you intend to remain celibate for the rest of your life, sorry, Captain, I'm not buying it.
Hope, I had no idea that you were reconsidering.
I know. I didn't even know that I was reconsidering until earlier tonight, and it all just started to hit me, you know? Everything that I really want out of life, I have right here in LA. The people that I love the most, you know? Oh my gosh, talk about timing.
Who is it?
It's the recruiter from Eastern Valley. I have to take this.
What is going on with my daughter?
You should let Hope explain.
Are you okay?
I just wish we'd hear something.
From Rich, you mean? Don't worry. If anybody can get Steffi to keep quiet about what she knows, it's her father.
Dad, please. I am so close to getting the Logans out of our company. Look, I know Donna has half of Granddad's share, but I can get it back.
Steffi, you're not hearing me.
No, Dad, you're not hearing me. Everything I'm doing, everything I've done. Look, I know I've gone too far, but what was I supposed to do? Just sit back and let it happen again?
Let what happen?
Dad, as a kid, I watched Brooke take you away from me, from our family. Turn Forrester Creations from a place of style and grace to something just riddled by scandal. I saw the pain and the hurt that the Logans caused everyone that I loved, including you. I couldn't do anything. I never could, but now I finally can. Look, I had this fantasy earlier on that you came into the office and you praised me for everything I've done to restore Forrester to her family. You were so proud of me. Dad, I need you. I need you to be proud of me.
I am proud, Steffi. You're a beautiful, talented young woman whose family means everything to her. I love that about you. What I'm not proud of is this behavior. It's destructive, and not just to you, to Brooke, to Hope, possibly to Forrester. That's why I'm taking such a hard line here.
With me, but not with Brooke, never with Brooke. The woman cheats on you with Hope's boyfriend. It's Deacon Sharp all over again. And you look the other way. How can you let her do this to you, Dad? To our family? How?
Now, contrary to what most women believe, men do think about other things than sex. Sometimes, anyway. The truth is, as lousy as I am at relationships, I should probably just stick to one-night stands.
You're not bad at relationships. I mean, you've been a great friend to me.
Aha. We've never been romantically involved.
What does that mean? Being romantically linked to you is the kiss of death?
Hello.
You don't really believe that.
Well, look at my track record. You tell me.
At least you have a track record. I haven't been with a man since, so which is not surprising, considering the thought of being touched. But then you helped me to find Graham and put him away, and I am finally free. Really, for the first time, I'm free. The first time I can feel something other than fear and self-loathing, and that's all thanks to you, Nick.
Mr. Forrester came down here after you two talked. Thought he'd tear into me. Instead, he said he understood that it was an accident. Not that he didn't give me something to think about.
What do you mean?
He punched me in the gut. He had every right to. I was totally irresponsible. Hey!
Hey.
What'd the recruiter want? Why don't I go change? Give you two some time to talk.
Okay, you. What's going on? Why all these second thoughts of leaving for Boston?
Steffi, listen to me. What happened between Brooke and Oliver was a case of mistaken identity.
No, it was betrayal. Brooke betrayed her husband and her daughter in the worst possible way. That's the kind of wife and mother she really is. But instead of coming down on her, you come down on me. Dad, she swore to you when you got married, things were going to be different. What happened at Hope's graduation party...
The party is no longer an issue.
Of course it is. It was at that party when Brooke used her disguise to...
Look, I'm not defending what happened that night. It was inappropriate. Brooke was a chaperone. She had no business going out on that terrace.
For a quickie with her husband, much less a man she thought was her husband. Brooke can't even control her libido, even at her daughter's graduation party.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, you're right, it is enough. It's enough for you to send Brooke packing. God, if everyone knew about that night, masked and wearing her daughter's necklace, Brooke led Oliver by the hand out to the terrace, Hope's boyfriend, for God's sake.
Look, for the last time, I'm not going to let you make a scandal out of this. Possibly do irreparable damage to Brooke's relationship with her daughter. Yes, she should have used better judgment. But Oliver should have too. He thought she was Hope. He had unprotected sex. That's what really upsets me the most.
Not your wife's infidelity.
Brooke wasn't unfaithful. Not in the way you mean. Did she make a terrible mistake? Yes. Could it have cost her the daughter she loves and the marriage that means everything to her? Yes. But it's not going to. Only 4 people know what happened that night, Steffi. Brooke, Oliver, you, and me. That's how it's going to stay. You will never breathe a word of this. I want your promise, Steffi. Because without it...
You can't trust me.
You went through hell for years because of what that man did to you. He robbed you of a big piece of your life.
He robbed me of this. Touching. And being touched. Years without being held or even caressed. How does someone survive that? I mean, how did I? I'm not even sure if I fully have yet.
Time will tell, I guess.
I don't know what to expect, you know? The first time I thought about it a lot. What it would be like to be that close to a man again, you know, to experience something that intimate. I don't even know if I can be that intimate with a man after what's happened to me.
I guess that would depend on the man. Finding the right one, the right moment.
How do I know when the right moment is? I mean, is this the right moment, Nick?
Okay, I know that this is just the worst possible time to tell you this, and it's so last minute. You know, and you have every right to be angry at me for changing my mind, you know, again. But, I don't want to go. I want to stay close to home, and I know you... Mom, I'm sorry. I know you had your heart set on this. Please don't be upset with me.
No, I'm not upset. Oh my God, honey, I'm thrilled. I couldn't be more thrilled that you're staying, and your father's going to be so happy too.
Sweetheart, you know how deeply I regret what happened to our family. And how my leaving affected you. But you have to understand.
No, I understand. I don't blame you. Dad, I can never blame you. It was Brooke. It's always Brooke. Just like at Hope's graduation party.
Steffi, please.
She took her own daughter's boyfriend to a dark corner of the patio and seduced him. He had no idea that he was with his girlfriend's mother. The whole time he thought he was with Hope.
And Brooke is horrified by that. Not to mention devastated at the thought that her daughter might find out. That isn't going to happen. You're going to keep this secret so we can all get along. We can work through what needs to be worked on. What you did was wrong, it was hurtful, and you're going to repair the damage. Starting with a little tribute to Brooke. Something you'll put together as head of PR to welcome her back to Forrester Creations.
What? No, Dad. No.
You're the reason that Brooke announced her resignation. Your behavior set everything in motion. You have to take responsibility, Steffi. And you're going to.
believe this. You don't want me to go?
No, I never wanted you to go, sweetie. I was just concerned what was best for you.
Like always.
I look at you and I realize when most people your age, they want to fly the nest. You love your family so much that you don't want to leave home. What a lucky woman I am. I love you, Hope. All I ever wanted for you was your safety, your happiness. Oh.
Dad, you know I love you and I would do anything for you. But what you're asking me?
I'm not asking. Part of being an adult is realizing that actions have consequences. You crossed a dangerous line, Steffi. You know it was wrong.
I know. But Brooke,
Brooke
she's...
is my wife. You've got to stop fighting her. Fighting her presence in my life, in the company. Honey, please. You have to let this go. Don't end up like your grandmother, Forrester versus Logan's. Don't let your anger at Brooke and her family consume you too. Can you do that for me? Can you at least try?
Yes. Dad, I'm sorry I let you down.
I'm sorry too. I will always love you.
Even after this?
Especially if we take what's happened, turn something hurtful into something healing. I believe we can do that. But it starts with forgiveness. I forgive you. I need you to forgive Brooke.